the other two groups of lipids, which is your acylglycerols, sphingolipids, and your cholesterol. Okay? Ngayon, yung title is metabolism. And we knew yesterday that metabolism is of producing ATP and storage. Okay? Now, the metabolism here, the goal is not to store or to produce energy. Okay? But still, it's under metabolism because it involves breakdown and synthesis. Okay? But the main goal is not to produce ATP or to store them for future use of energy. Okay? Gusto ko lang mag-clear para makita natin kung bakit natin sila dinidiscuss. Because we shall see that acylglycerols, sphingolipids, and cholesterol, iba naman yung use nila sa pagkain. No? So, naalala nyo ba dun sa first term natin, yung physiologic significance ng mga acylglycerols at sphingolipids? Medyo naalala ba? No? Sige. So, etong lipid classification, no? Because fatty acids and triglycerides, separate yung classification nila, no? But in general, your lipids can be yung outside cholesterol and fatty acid triglyceride. Pwede natin i-classify yung lecture natin today this way. Okay? First is the acylglycerol. Ano yung, from the term acylglycerol, ano yung ibig sabihin? May acyl group attached to
Glycerol.
Actually, nandito rin pala kahapon sa EAG natin, no? Si triacylglycerol. Alam nyo, tatlong acyl or tatlong fatty acids attached to your glycerol. Kaya under acylglycerol siya. Next is phospholipids. Si phospholipids, you can picture this as meron din siyang 3-carbon backbone, no? Like your glycerol, may naka-attach na fatty acid chain pa rin. Pero, may group na phospholipid. Okay? Another group under. Next is phosphoglycerol. Is just parang a modification of your phospholipids. Okay? Basta pag sinabing acylglycerol, tandaan nyo na 3-carbon backbone glycerol na may naka-attach na mga fatty acids or functional groups. Makikita natin ako. And finally, there's sphingolipids. Okay? Si sphingomyelin, glycosphingolipids, nakasigangliosides. Meron din silang general structure, no? Na nag-differ lang din kung anong functional group sila attach. And as compared to your acylglycerol, wherein glycerol is the backbone, please remember that for your sphingolipids, sphingosine ang main backbone. Okay, makikita natin kung anong tsura ng sphingosine. And the simplest, pinaka-simple na form ng sphingolipids is your ceramide. Take note nyo yung mga yan kasi madidiscuss natin. Okay? So review, acylglycerol. Glycerol is the backbone with different acyl groups. Pag sinabing acyl, yan yung chain of hydrated carbons. And that includes your triacylglycerol, phospholipids, and phosphoglycerol. And your sphingolipids, si sphingosine ang backbone. Okay? Ito, ina-activity ko to, pero mamaya na lang. Pero at the end, gusto ko ma-appreciate yung ang structure ni glycerol, no? Structure ni DHAP, and glycerol. Etong dalawang to sa glycolysis ko sila. And your ceramide, which is your the most simple form of your sphingol. Okay? So, sabi dito, triacyl glycerols and phosphoglycerols are formed by acylation of triose phosphates. And sabihin nun, I remember si triacyl glycerol at si phosphoglycerol ay under your this one, no? Yung first classification natin. Okay? And it comes from acylation. So, naalala niyo paano nasa-synthesize si triacylglycerides? Di ba? Addition din, acylation din ng glycerol natin. So, ganun din sa phosphoglycerols or your triacylglycerols. Okay? And this is just a general, So, ang mga phosphoglycerols natin, nandiyan si triacylglycerol, naalala niyo kahapon, si TAG. So, it comes from glycerol 3-phosphate with phosphatidate as the intermediate, diacylglycerol, and finally, triacylglycerol. So, na-imagine nyo yung nangyayari. Glycerol 3-phosphate, tatanggalin si phosphate group and addition of 2 acyl groups and finally addition of your final acyl group in tag biosynthesis. Whereas for your phosphatidylcholine and phosphatidylethanolamine, ito yung nakuform, diacylglycerol. Kasi nga, ang phosphoglycerols natin may phosphate group. As compared to your tag na walang phosphate group. Now, the other types of your phosphoglycerol, is your phosphatidylinositol 4,5-bisphosphate, your cardiolipin, your plasmalogen, and your bilirubin. So, makikita niyo dito, ang parent compound ng nito, ethanolamine, choline, triglycerol, cardiolipin, and your phosphodiethylinositol 4,5-bisphosphate comes from your glycerol 3-phosphate. Whereas, dihydroxyacetone phosphate, siya ang parent compound ng yung dalawa pang phosphoglycerol, which is your plasmalogen and your bilirubin. Okay? So, baka pwede kayong tanongin dyan. All of the following comes from G3P exam. So, let's go to the biosynthesis. Okay? So, ano ba So, nangyari, dun sa natin, nakaalala nyo, eto na nakikita nyo ba? Sa likod? Hindi masyado. So, ito yung arm na glycerol 3-phosphate. Tsaka, dihydroxyacetone phosphate. So, magko-concentrate na tayo sa mga phosphoglycerols natin from G3P. Okay, which includes si phosphatidylcholine, ethanolamine, cardiolipin, So, yan ka. So, ang nangyari dito, series of steps pa rin. Okay? But, we'll go through it. So, mapapansin nyo, G3P, tapos, masisend ko ba yun? Okay. So, kung makikita nyo yung figure na to, nakaano to, tatlo to. Pag nakita nyo sa gitna, ang final product is triacylglycerol. Okay? Pag nireview nyo siya, Itong straight na to, from G3P, pababa to, tuloy-tuloy, triacylglycerol. Yun yung diniscuss natin na. Sa right side, ang product nito, si cardiolipin, si phosphatidylinositol, tsaka si 4,5-bisphosphate. Sa left side is your phosphatidylcholine, phosphatidylethanolamine, and phosphatidylserine. Okay, sige, ulit, i-notes nyo na. Sa left side, para pag-review kayo. Sa left side, ang pinoproduce natin, phosphatidylcholine, phosphatidylethanolamine, and phosphatidylserine. Kung meron din kayo ng markers, no? Sa gitna, triacylglycerol. Sa kanan, you have your phosphatidylinositol and your phosphatidylinositol 4,5-bisphosphate. Okay? Okay. So, sabi dito, tandaan lang natin, from our first slide, phosphoglycerols are formed by acylation, okay, of your 3-carbon backbone, which is your glycerol. Okay? Acylation. So, yun yung that thing in mind. We will see that, reading through the slide, two molecules of acyl-CoA. So, may CoA din siya. Okay? Acyl-CoA is combined with glycerol 3-phosphate. Okay? To form your phosphatidate. Okay? Ito siya. Ito. So, from glycerol, napansin nyo, dalawa na yung acyl groups niya. And that is your phosphatidate. Mapapansin nyo, phosphatidate is the central central substrate naman for your phosphoglycerol synthesis. No? So, yan. And then, phosphatidate is converted. So, tatanggalin yung phosphate group, no? Phosphatidate phosphatase, no? And your diacylglycerol acyl transferase. So, from your phosphatidate, tatanggalin si phosphate, magdadagdag acyl transferase to your diacylglycerol. Again, phosphatidate is dalawang acyl groups na siya. So, the next step, since phosphatidate is the central, tatanggalin si phosphate, dadagdagan pa na glycerol. And we know that your DGAT is the only step specific for triacylglycerol synthesis and is thought to be the rate limiting in most circumstances. And this forms your diacylglycerol. Triacyl. So, okay na tayo sa gitna. However, makita yung may alternative path dito. So, from your monoacylglycerol, dadagdagan lang ng isang acyl group ulit to form your diacylglycerol. And this happens in the intestinal mucosa. And most of this activity of the enzymes reside in your endoplasmic reticulum, but some are found in the mitochondria. Okay, so okay na tayo sa gitna. So, pag-review nyo. Now, let's go to phosphatidylcholine and phosphatidylethanolamine and phosphatidylserine. Okay? So, mapansin nyo, ito yung mga groups. So, imagine nyo, yung dalawang acyl group, may acyl group sila, no? From your diacylglycerol. Sa third carbon niya, iba-ibang functional groups na nila. May serine, no? Pansin nyo, very few lang din yung difference ng tatlo. Dito yun sa kanan. Okay? Makikita nyo sa figure, nanggaling din siya sa diacylglycerol. Okay, so diacyl, meron na dalawang fatty acid attached to your glycerol. Nagkaiba lang siya sa triacylglycerol, another acyl group, Pero sa mga ibang phosphoglycerols natin, nadagdagan lang siya na either CPP, phosphocholine, or CPP, phosphoethanolamine. Okay, kaya ang product niya may phosphate. Kaya siya phosphoglycerol. Pansin nyo, i-compare nyo si triacylglycerol, kung sana ko nakikita. Tatlong carbons, acyl group, acyl group, acyl group, as compared to your phosphoglycerol, acyl group, P-choline, P-serine, or P-ethanolamine. Okay, na-appreciate nyo? But ang important dyan, ano yun? Sorry. Ano yun? May na-miss ko tayo. Then, phosphate group plus phosphate. Diacylglycerol. Galing pa rin siya sa diacylglycerol. Kaya magkakapatid sila to kasi same compound yung pinag-group, which is your
Yun na yung
G.
topic niyo kahapon.
Okay? So yun. Pero kung papansin nyo, makikita nyo, from your choline, magpo-phosphocholine muna siya. No? Lalagyan ng phosphate yung choline. Tapos, i-charge siya with CTP. No? Bago siya mag-combine to your diacylglycerol. Okay? So, yun yung nandito. Again, phosphoglycerol siya. Okay? Phosphate group, no? Attached to your glycerol with diacylglycerol. Now, let's go to the right side. So, ang important dito, ayan. Choline or ethanolamine must first be activated by phosphorylation. So, siya to. Okay? Medyo mas detail tayo dito kasi mas gusto ko ma-appreciate nyo yung kung saan nanggagaling yung parent tsaka yung modifications. No? But at the same time, they will have the same function eventually. Okay? So, ayan. From the text, so activated, ayan no, the resulting CDP choline or CDP ethanolamine reacts with what? Diacylglycerol. Okay? Much the same way as your diacylglycerol reacts to your ligand to form triacylglycerol. No? Acyl transferase. Okay? Dito, pansin niyo ang pangalan, transferase din. CDP choline, yung ina-attach, diacylglycerol, phosphate, transferase. So, transfer reaction siya. Okay, and finally, kasi phosphatidylserine pala, makita niyo sa book, reaction muna ng, mapapalitan muna si serine to ethanolamine or ethanolamine to serine and forms your phosphatidylserine. Tingnan niyo yung difference ng dalawa. Diba? Halos pareho lang. Meron lang siya carboxylic acid. No? Okay. So, yun yung sabi ko. Phosphatidylserine may form. Okay? Now, let's go to your cardiolipin. Si cardiolipin, mapapansin nyo, dito siya nag-branch out sa right side naman. Ayan, si cardiolipin naman. Dito siya, pagano. So, again, ang parent natin, pwede nyo makita yung parent natin, your phosphorylated or non-phosphorylated. Your phosphatidate and your diacylglycerol. Ano yung enzyme between phosphatidate and diacylglycerol? Phosphatase. Nakita nyo? Ang difference lang yan, natanggal yung phosphatase. Okay? So anyway, so from your phosphatidate, no, magkakaroon lang ng synthase kasi i-attach si CTP sa iyong phosphatidate to form your CDP diacylglycerol and towards your cardiolipin. Hindi na kasi pinakita yung reaction. Pero from your CDP diacylglycerol, entrance of GPP, phosphatidylglycerol PP, and your transferase again to form your cardiolipin plus glycerol. Tapos makikita nyo si cardiolipin, para siyang dalawang phosphoglycerol, pansin nyo, dalawang R group sa pangatlong carbon, phosphate. Tapos, ayun, phosphatidylglycerol plus attached to another phosphatidyl. Kita nyo? So, dalawa. Nag-combine lang, no? Yung CDP-diethylglycerol tsaka isa pang phosphatidyl to form your carbon. Nakasulat na. It is formed from phosphatidylglycerol, which in turn is synthesized from CDP, diethylglycerol, and glycerol 3. So, dalawang glycerol phosphate yung na-attach. Yun yung final product ng cardiolipin. Okay? And finally, we have your, ano pa yung wala? Ay, meron pa isa. Sila bisphosphate, no? So, ganun din. Phosphorylation reaction lang. So, makikita nyo, eto, CDP-diethylglycerol, parang pareho rin siya dito, 1,2-diethylglycerol. Meron lang siyang dalawang phosphate sa cytidine, no? And you have your synthase and your two kinases. Kaya meron kang bisphosphate. Okay? Phosphodiethylinositol, napalitan lang yung cytidine to inositol. Okay? So yun, modifications lang ng main na 3-carbon glycerol. Now, let's go to your, okay na tayo? So, okay na tayo dun sa first group of your phosphoglycerol. Okay? So, ang mga tatanong dito is, yun nga, syempre, may konting function kasi nakita yung cardiolipin is found in the inner membrane of mitochondria, no? Has a key role in structure involved in apoptosis. Okay? So, ano pa yung mga pwedeng itanong dito? Yun, siguro itatanong natin, pwede na more of classification tayo, no? Pwede yun nang itanong. Basta ang emphasize dito is dapat alam natin yung enzyme, no? Phosphatase, transferase, no? So may mga clues naman doon, yung may mga ita-test natin. Okay? Kinases, no? Tapos, ano pa ba? And sino yung may phosphate na glycerol, sino yung walang phosphate yung okay? Kasi phospholipids, phosphoglycerols. Okay? Now let's go to the other two, si plasmalogen at si DHA. Sino ang parent 3-carbon niya? DHAP. No? Dihydroxyacetone phosphate. So, si DHAP at si glycerol, ang main difference nila is your phosphate group. Okay? Your, eto. Kaya so sinabi na ether, ether at ester. Diba? Ang ether kasi natin, C-double-bond-O, R. Diba? Ganun ang ether natin. Tingnan nyo glycerol. No? Tama, ether versus ester. Si ester, C-double-bond-O-R. Si ether, C-double-bond-O-R. No? So, yun yung difference nila. Kaya tinawag na, search rin natin para kasi naalala. So, kaya, ang ating glycerol ether phospholipids, no? Are linked by an ether rather than an ester. Okay? And an important type of this is your plasmalogen and your ether. Okay? So, ganun din. hydrocarbon ether, etc. Yes, the biosynthetic pathway occurs in peroxisomes, and your BHAP, no, is the precursor of your 3-carbon or your glycerol model. Okay? So, yes. Ano ba important? So, ganun pa din. So, eto, it combines, so, your dihydroxyacetone phosphate, nakita nyo, transferase. So, ang goal nitong all ng reactions, acylation of your 3-carbon atom. Diba? Pansinin nyo, from your ganito, magpo-form siya ng may mga acyl groups. Okay? So, yun pa rin, ganun pa rin. But ang difference, ether versus ester. Okay? So, yan. So, acyl transferase. So, may R group na sa first carbon. May acyl group na. Nagdagdag ulit ng pangalawang acyl group. No? Reductase, no? Ibig sabihin, meron kang ina-add na, or binabawas na hydrogen, no? And then, ang central kung phosphatidate, ang central dun sa kaninang reactions natin, for your ether phospholipids, ang center compound niya is your, sige, baka nakasunod. Ang center compound niya, basta ang center compound kung saan nagbabranch. So siya si, ayan no, 1 alkyl, 2 acyl glycerol. Okay, so dalawang hydrocarbon chains na. Remember si phosphatidate, may dalawang acyl group na kayo. No? So, ganun din sa mga ether phospholipids. So, ang reactions na to forms your 1 alkyl, 2 acyl glycerol, and an addition of your CPP choline forms your phosphocholine, no? Yun. Tapos, addition of your ethanolamine forms your plasmalogen. Okay? Ito, sorry. From your phosphocholine pala, mamomodify pa siya to CPP. Okay? So, reading through the text, your dihydroxyacetone phosphate, so i-follow natin yung reactions ha. Your dihydroxyacetone phosphate, no, combines with acyl CoA, no, and the ether link is formed, producing your alkyl dihydroxyacetone phosphate, and finally, your 1 alkyl glycerol phosphate. Okay? So, tama. Ito yung main difference pala nila. Sorry, doctors. Ito, pansin nyo, ito yung ether versus ester part. No? Pansin nyo, alkyl versus acyl, 2 acyl glycerol, diglycerol, as compared to your 1 alkyl, 2 acyl glycerol. Okay, compare nyo dun sa, sa parent compound is G3. Okay? So, yun siya. Tingnan nyo. Okay? Time is okay? Kita nyo to? Sa diacyl glycerol natin, this is actually already the ether. C1100, C1100, R. As compared to your alkyl, ay C1100. Kita nyo yung difference nila? C1100R tsaka COH. Yun. So ito, yung first tsaka third carbon. Okay, so yun yung main difference. Anyways, lang naman yun, by name lang naman. Pero kaya doon nag-spring out na DHAP tsaka glycerol phosphate yung parent compound. Okay? So after further acylation in the two possession, the resulting 1 alkyl, 2 acyl glycerol, 3 phosphate, which is analogous, analogous to phosphatidate. which is your 1-alkyl, 2-acylglycerol, 3-phosphate, is hydrolyzed to give the free glycerol. Okay, so furthermore, plasmalogens, which comprise much of the phospholipids in the mitochondria, are formed by the saturation of the analogous 3-phosphoethanolamine. Kasi nakita nyo, ethanolamine pa rin yung dinadagdag natin. So, analogous na sila. Okay? Ang main difference is that ether and ester phospholipids. Okay? So, nakita nyo? Ethanolamine, tapos choline din. Okay? So, plasmalogen and your PAF. Similar din dun sa left side ng figure natin. Okay, now let's go to phospholipases allow degradation and remodeling of your phospholipids. Okay, so from the term phospholipase, no, it involves reaction of cleavage. So example, phospholipase A1, no, ito, tinatanggal niya to, yung acyl group nito, phospholipase D dito. Ayun. So, pwede natin i-modify yung phospholipids natin. Okay? So, may phospholipase D tayo para magkaroon ng variation, no? Tapos makikita natin, phospholipase A2, for example, is found in your pancreatic fluid and snake venom. Your phospholipase C is one of the major toxins secreted by your bacteria, and phospholipase D is known to be involved in mammalian cells. Okay? So, ano na tayo ng signal transduction, no? Naalala nyo? Yung mga reactions, di ba yung sa mga phospholipids natin sa cell membrane? No? Tapos maaral natin sa micro, si phospholipase C, and si A2, no? Involved in the digestion of your food intake. Okay? Okay na. So, okay na tayo sa phosphoglycerol. Clear na? May question sa phosphoglycerol. Pupunta na tayo sa sphingolipid. So, okay na tayo sa triacylglycerol. So, sa triacylglycerol, sino yung, for your acylglycerol, ano yung central substrate natin? Your phosphatidate. Remember? Sa triacylglycerols natin, phosphatidates. How about for your phosphoglycerols? 2-acyl. Tapos, okay, so yun na. And sino yung from your phospholipids, no? Pag na-term na si phospholipids, tandaan nyo na agad, may phosphate group lang siya. Okay? And phosphoglycerol, halos pareho rin sa phospholipids. But si phospholipids, divided siya, yung parent compound BHAP, parent compound glycerol phosphate. Alright? Okay na, sa acylglycerols, may acyl group sa glycerol or BHAP. Ito. GPP, diba? Phosphatidate, diba? To your diacylglycerol, no? Or central phosphatidate, arginine, and your phosphatidate, inositol, or right? Okay na, let's go to your sphingolipids. Sabi natin kanina, sphingosine ang central, ay ang backbone as compared to your GPP. And your ceramide is the most simplest form of your sphingolipid after sphingosine. Why? So ito, may nakita akong magandang no? So ganito natin i-picture ang sphingolipid. Okay? So makita nyo, the backbone is sphingosine. mas mapansin nyo, may fatty acid din siya. And any group. Kasi pwede dito, naalala nyo dun sa first, natin, dito na-differ yung phosphate, yung mga phosphoglycerols natin as compared to your triacylglycerol. So, dyan din nang-differ sa sphingolipids. Okay? Tapos, sabi dito, when the polar head group, kasi phosphate, no? So, pag ang X na to naging H, siya si ceramide. Kaya siya yung most stable form. So, makikita nyo sa figure dito, ayan siya, magkakapareho itong tatlo. Ito, pero ito kasi mas kumaka na siya, diba? So, you have your, ito. So, si sphingosine, siya na rin yun. So, itong C-double-bond-O, itong R, pag nakita nyo sa group, that is actually your X here. So, pag H siya, ceramide siya. So, tingnan nyo din dito. So, itong mahabang to, siya to, diba? Yung may NH group, no? Siya to, and your H group, so, makakapareha na rin. Ito, ceramide to, H. Okay? So ang nangyayari, basahin natin, so, yung fatty acid daw, ayan. So, naka-number siya. At C2, amide bond, kasi may N nga doon, no? And usually, it's a saturated fatty acid, no? Or your UFA. Okay, so usually saturated, pero mapapansin nyo, pwede siyang 16, medium size, no? 16, 18, 22, or 24 carbons, no? Yan usually sa carbon 2. And sa carbon 1, no? Ayan, so usually, meron siyang phosphodiester bond, when X is a phosphate group, pero pag sugar, glycosidic bond naman siya. Kasi makikita natin later na ito, yung X na to sa carbon 1, diyan nagdi-differ si sphingomyelin, si glycosphingolipids, at si ganglioside. Okay, sa X group. Ito, yung OX. Okay? So, pag ang naka-attach sa carbon na yan is your phosphocholine, so, ayan na, nagagamit na natin. Yung ibang, yung sa first part, phosphocholine pa rin, saka phosphoethanolamine, they become your sphingomyelins. When X is glycolipid, so may glycosidic bond siya. So yung X, pag ang nakalagay sugar, glycolipids na siya. And that becomes your glycosphingolipids. May sugar sa ating main sphingosine or sphingolipid buffer. Kaya siya glycosphingolipids. And kapag isang sugar lang siya, cerebroside, usually glucose or galactose, pero pag 2 or more sugars, globoside na siya. Okay? So si glycosphingolipids, yung X doon, di ba? Ano siya? Sugar. Pag 1 sugar, actually neutral sila kasi sugar sila. So, pag 1 sugar, pag glucose yung nakalagay sa sugar na yun, non-neural. No? Pero kapag galactose, neural siya. Okay? Ibig sabihin nakikita sa pig. Okay? And pag globoside, di ba? Your glycosphingolipids, X can be a combination of your glucose and galactose. And it becomes your N-acetyl beta-galactose. Mamaya papakita naman natin yung structures na. So So, ito na siya, no? Ito na yung difference lang siya dun sa X. And finally, your gangliosides are the most complex of your sphingolipids. When X becomes an oligosaccharide, no, with at least one mu N-acetylmuraminic acid or your sialic acid. Okay? So, pag one sialic acid, so ang important dito, yung sialic acid, no? So, pag one sialic acid, no, mono, di, tri, and your your GQ or your, syempre, apat na, your ganglioside made up of, kaya siya, ganglioside series. So, mapapansin natin, ang pangalan niya, ayan, for example, ito. So, tingnan natin yung reactions para ma-appreciate natin yun. So, glycosphingolipids. So, pag naalala, glycosphingolipids, may sugar dun sa X group ng sphingosine backbone. The simplest glycosphingolipids is your cerebroside, wherein galactose yung naka-attach versus your glucosylceramide wherein glucose na. Siya na to. No? Your cerebroside and your glucoside. Okay, simple siya. Kasi pansinin nyo, one sugar lang. Either glucose or galactose. Yung X na glucose na to, siya si glucosylceramide. Si galcer, siya si galactosylceramide. Okay, so ito yung reactions niya from your ceramide. So naalala nyo, si ceramide, H yung naka-attach sa X. But with addition of your glucose or galactose, it becomes your it becomes your cerebroside. Okay? Ayan, no? Ceramide, nag-attach, glucosylceramide, no? Pag na-attach pa ulit, ceramide with glucose and galactose, no? So, napansin nyo, addition lang ng addition ng sugar groups. Kasi, from here, mapapansin nyo, even our ganglioside is also parang glycosphingolipid din siya. Okay? Wherein, because, ayan o, N-acetylmuraminic acid or sialic acid is also a type of sugar. Alam ko sa pala dito. Ayan o. Higher gangliosides na tayo dito.
Cellphone mo.
Sayalo, and sayalo gangliosides. Okay? So, example, galcer is a major lipid of myelin. Okay? Whereas your gluxer is a major glycosphingolipid of your extramural tissues. So, ito siya si non-neural at saka neural. Okay? Ayan. So, ito. Ito pala yung structure ng N-acetylmuraminic acid. So, ito to, yung sa gangliosides natin. Siya to. So, gangliosides are synthesized from ceramide, again, by stepwise addition of your activated sugar. So, pareho din sa simple gangliosides natin. And sialic acid. Lamukhang sugar din naman siya, no? And acetylmuraminic acid. Okay? A large number of gangliosides of increasing molecular weight may be formed. Okay? And most of the enzyme transferring the sugars from your nucleotide sugars are your glycosyl transferases, which are found in your Golgi account.
Ulo ni Clarice.
Okay, so mga glucosyl transferases, ang main enzymes natin. Okay, so pinapahaba na lang yung glycosphingolipids. Okay? So, in effect, are gangliosides glycosphingolipids? Yes or no? Are gangliosides form of glycosphingolipids? Yes. Doon din kasi, transfer of glucose or galactose residues. Ang kaibahan lang niya, at least one sialic acid. Kaya siya sineperate ng ating. So in essence, ang glycosphingolipids natin involve your cerebroside, your globoside, and your gametocytes. Okay?
Ba't ganyan?
Tsaka gamay. Okay? So yun. Again, glycosphingolipids are combination of ceramide, di ba? Again, ceramide can age with one or more sugar residues. Ay, tapos na.
May
Okay na tayo sa ano. So, yung functions, so saan makikita? So, napansin nyo sa neural tissues, neural tissues. So, very varied ang functions ng ating lipids. Main and the main are your acid, glycerol, and your sphingolipids. So, what is the backbone for your sphingolipids? Okay, and the most simple form again?
Ceramide.
And what carbon na iiba? What carbon sa inyong sphingosine? Yung nagkakaroon ng polar groups or functional groups? Sa carbon 1. Manano sa
Carbon 1.
Tapos, mainly, your carbon 2, fatty acid na saturated.
Ang hirap ng bio ko yun.
Mahaba. And usually, yung parang yung sa glycerol natin, sa triglycerol, yung carbon 3, no, is part of your sphingosine. Okay? Sige. Now, let's go to cholesterol. Hanggang 11 tayo. May ilang si cholesterol. So, may fatty acids na tayo, may acid,